Alright everyone, do another actual connection for Secret World. I'm going to make a new character again, try one of the other factions just to kind of give a small scene of each side. I'm also going to actually make another character to try another class as well, just to check them out. I kind of like the fighting style of the other one, but I didn't really like the idea of healing using your own life and all that stuff. It probably gets better as you level, but I don't know if I really want to go that route anyway. Maybe we'll go a DPS type this time. Alright. Let's see. Loading up. Alright, well, I showed all the videos last time. I'm not going to show them again. Let's go for Dragon this time. I will make Arania again. I'm figuring our other playthrough we're probably going to go Templar most likely. So I will make Crimix at that time. Okay. I like that ponytail. Where is it? There it is. And we gotta go that red for some weird reason. So it's not pink. Do this one again. I'm kind of breezing through them this time, not going quite as particular about colors and stuff like this. Not even going to do makeup or any of that stuff, so we go straight to the next thing. I still like that outfit better. We won't go with a coat this time. We'll keep those. I like those one black shoes. Yep, there we go. Alright, I tried Ravager last time. That was actually, like I said, I like the primary fist weapon, but the secondary I wasn't so crazy about. Favored roles, survive, that's probably some sort of tank-like, which I'm not really usually crazy about. Assassin, Blade, and Elemental Focus. This is starting with that blood magic stuff. Start, so probably won't like that one either. Gunslingers, probably a pretty decent class for gunners. This one's kind of interesting. Damage dealer. Survivability, uses blade and hammer. Let's go for this one. I'll remake Arania again. Actually makes sense with the elemental portions of this class for her, actually. Alright. Check out how the dragon starts, see how it goes. Unfortunately, I have to go through the beginning quests again too, most likely. Might actually pause and kind of cut some of that out.
Where the military is maintaining a heavily guarded perimeter around the site of last month's terrorist attack.
Yeah, it looks like it starts the same, so I'm probably going to try to cut some of this out, that way it doesn't show so much of it. But from what the other video was, this little bug thing flies into her bedroom and goes in her mouth. She eats it. And this gives her the powers, I'm assuming is what it's supposed to mean. She has a dream.
See the end of days. You will see the dawning of a new age.
Okay, so this part apparently does not change between the two, or the three factions apparently.
Become a god. to stand with us or against us. The choice is yours. Remember this.
Yep. Okay, so this part's going to be the same. I'm going to go ahead and stop here and cut into the next video once I get to another part that's actually a little bit different. So, yes, you got magic now. Alrighty, here we go. Alright, here's a quick little thing about the Elementalist, or the class that I chose with the actual elemental stuff. Apparently you generate heat using your spells, and you have to use cooling spells to cool yourself down. And that's kind of an interesting thing in the elements.
Speciality Spotlight. Elementalism. How to control thermotics. Use fire or lightning abilities to increase your heat level. As your heat level increases, all elemental abilities deal more damage. If you overheat, you will be unable to use other heat abilities for a short while. Use cold-based abilities to regulate your temperature.
So you gotta kind of neutralize yourself when you get to a certain point. Alright, so we can get Chain Lightning with this class. It is your basic spell. Interesting enough, it's actually multi attack as well. And then you got Ice to cool yourself down, and Fireball is one of your hotkey. But again, what's the point of using a single attack when most of the time you get multiple creatures? So, alright, but pretty much this is the same quest line as I went through on the other one, so I'm going to actually go ahead and stop it again here until I get to the next part where actually it gets to, I'm assuming, to the dragon's intro stuff. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, this should be the start of the next phase. Yesterday. Give it a kind of an Asian feel, I guess. And his mouth's stone shut. That's kind of anticlimactic, but okay. I guess he's the guy that retrieves people. Like the other character that was kind of interesting. Okay, they just drop you off in the middle of nowhere. There you go. Start walking. Alright, look for something to orient you. Okay. Oh, the butterfly effect. Head towards the butterflies, okay? Did they get that from the that one horror game? Until Dawn. I guess you also got the camera one too from long ago. Can't think of what it's called. Sit down, apparently.
It's in here somewhere. I've seen it. I've seen. Are you familiar with the butterfly effect? It asserts that just a tiny change in initial conditions can dramatically change the long-term behavior of a system. Like a butterfly's wings affecting the weather system, turning a light breeze into a tsunami. Most people take this to mean there's no way to predict or find patterns in a system so easily affected by tiny, random, seemingly insignificant events. But chaos theory is not about chaos. It's about order. It's about finding the underlying order in apparently random data. In chaos. In other words, chaos isn't. Chaos isn't. There's always order. Always. That order is what the dragon chases relentlessly. What they're doing is experimentation. They are testing the systems. They breeding butterflies so that they can discern the patterns. The more random data they introduce to the system, the more data they get back. They're creating a model of the universe, one tsunami at a time. But this is a controlled experiment. So the dragon ensures that with every tiny random change, they remain in complete control. They are ruthless planners. And what they're doing, what they're planning, is acts of... In a way, they are terrorists. Except their acts of terror are small, seemingly without consequence. They don't blow up buildings or planes. They don't murder the innocent. They don't have a doctrine. What they are doing is a lot more subtle, a lot more effective. They now have enough data in their models now to predict causality, at least to some degree. They put you somewhere, they have a good idea what's going to happen. That's what it's all about, why you've been brought here to Seoul. I'm sure you're asking yourself, why me? Why now? It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters now is that you've been brought here because they want you here. They need you here. Everything from the moment they visited you until this conversation, it may seem like a series of coincidences, random events. Carefully planned. Part of a model they've designed. Part of a system. It's an experiment, don't you see? Everything has a purpose. Everything is true. Sooner or later, they all go upstairs.
Interesting music. Alright, I'm going to pause it a second and make a quick change. I want to add subtitles in case nobody can read or hear the actual words and everything, since I'm actually in a play field now. I'll be right back. Okay, well, subtitles was a little bit hard to find, but I finally found it, so hopefully from now on it's going to actually have subtitles in the cinematics too. Hi, Mr. Tattoo Schlong Man. Is it a brothel? What the hell?
You're shy. Shy, confused, lost. You're not lost anymore. The dragon found you. And now, you found me. Everything happens for a reason. Every event, no matter how small, has consequences. They will ask you to do things, and most of the time, you will not know why, or what the consequences may be. It is the curse of the dragon. We do not know why we do what we do, but we do it regardless, because they tell us it is right. From chaos, there is order. Order and clarity. The one moment of absolute clarity comes in that brief exhalation of ecstasy. When our minds are empty, we are receptive to the truth. Most of the time, you will not understand the reasons. You will not be able to see the consequences of your actions. But there is one event you must understand. One truth. It's my job to help you see it.
Alrighty then. It's better than the scientist dude, I guess. The quack scientist from the other one. A little bit of lesbian action there. Interesting.
It's all shut down. Kite show, everything. From the park to Arashi Tower.
Okay, it's sending me into this
for Tokyo, bad news for us.
as
I
well.
thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight, it's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia!
Alright, well this part's pretty much the same it looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and cut again. I'll be back in a little bit. Well, it's instant for you guys, but it'll take me a few moments to get through this part. We'll start it back up when we get to the end of it. Yep, actually, I forgot about this. This is going to be the next step of the class. Control Chaos. This is Chaos Power, apparently. Attacks have the chance of filling up your paradoxes. Acquire all paradoxes to unleash a random powerful attack. Random. Interesting. Okay.
Speciality Spotlight. Chaos Magic. Working with controlled chaos. Every time your chaos abilities deal damage divisible by 8, you generate 2 to 4 paradoxes. Once 8 paradoxes are generated, one of 3 types of chaotic effects is triggered. A singularity creates rifts in the fabric of reality around you which explodes, dealing damage and knocking down enemies. An enigma is a small beneficial effect applied on your enemy. Purging that effect or defeating that enemy will grant you and your whole team a much stronger version of the effect. Extra-dimensional doppelganger are clones of yourself that can attack your enemies.
Alright, that sounds kind of cool actually. Alright. Now that that's actually done, now I'll pause it again and finish up the thing. You'll actually get to see me actually fight with it later on the next part. Alright? Alright, this should be the end of the simulation. So we should be getting on with the story stuff. Customize your look in the dressing room. Shift high by default.
You must leave now. They are asking for you. I'm sorry you had to see. I'm sorry.
Fine, tattoo schlong man, I'll go. Alright. Chaos practice. Completed. Fun is here. X to toggle sprint on and off. Oops. Oh, okay. Guess I pointed this way. Oh, what's this? It's one of those little shiny things. Here. And okay, Dragon's Coil. Go into the dojo. Oh, wait. Probably could have got it after I come out, but oh well. Sure, whatever. Alright.
Initializing field performance module. DNA encoding recognized. Syncing. Sync complete. Field performance module online.
Alright, pick up your primary weapon. Equip it. Alright. Read the SMS. I guess I need to get rid of that. There's much more that we need to discuss. Datsu will see the other two to be. Okay. Take discarded weapons from crate. Hit Y to upgrade. Alright. Right click your weapon to place it in. Imagine you probably got to put them all to get it to 4. Yep. Sacrifice any weapon to strengthen an existing weapon. Sacrifice any talisman to strengthen an existing talisman. Okay. Pick up your secondary weapon. Alright. Discard weapons. Equip your weapons when you're ready to leave. Well. So raise that into wherever it can go. Okay. Exit. Didn't even have to talk to the guy. Cool. Cool. Here, locate the head of the dragon.
Welcome to the Dragon. Sorry about the rough handling. Time's short and we don't have the luxury of a soft landing. I'm Bong Cha. I'm the voice of the Dragon. You don't speak with the child. You don't speak with the monks. You speak with me. You get your instructions from me. That's how it works. Are we clear? We believe in free will, within boundaries. I'm gonna set those boundaries for you, and then it's up to you to make your own choices. We all have a role to play, and we're all part of the Dragon. The head, the mouth, the claws and fire. Even the dust and debris swept along in our wake. We're all part of the equation. The reality disruption. We're agents of chaos, and we do what needs to be done to shape the future. We do what is necessary. At this moment, new systems are forming on Solomon Island. Think of it like the weather. A storm is brewing, and you're the butterfly. You need to flap your wings. Add another chaotic event to the mix. Aside from our rivals on the Council, no one's getting in or out of Solomon Island. The only road is through Agartha, and your kind has the right-of-way in there. There are predictions. Models. But even if I did show them to you, you wouldn't have a clue how to read them. Trust us to know where you'll be useful. Where you'll be able to disrupt and add discord. The Templars and the Illuminati are racing to unlock the secrets of Solomon Island. We could wait and let them tear each other apart, but there are designs, models, awaiting new data, fresh agitators, acts of gentle terror. It's time to leave.
Jeez. Alright, find the... Was there a shiny thing right there? Let's go with the bicycle shop. Alright, portal. Hey, it's those little bug things. Images found during the missions will be viewed through your mission journal. The sound in the game isn't too overbearing. It sounds kind of loud on my ear, on the headphones.
Hello? Yes? Now this is the Hollow Earth, Agartha. I do hope you're not here for the local service. It's running somewhat tardy. And by my watch, it's 100 years overdue at 1/4 the hour. Judging from the cut of you, you're more of a world traveller. Well, you've come to the right place. This underground realm, like the Great British Rail System, is the very model of efficiency. Agartha's thoroughfares sprout from the Tree of Life and connect back to the surface. Distance and time bend in here. Why, you can cross the globe in a brisk walk. Now, of course, it's perfectly safe. And no one's entirely sure how it works. Quite bedeviled, the science boffins, but I'm assured they have their top men on it. Top men. Now you'll need one of these. Mind your fingers. Thank you. Fascinating devices. Fortunately, there's still enough to hand out like sweets. Consider it your anchor to the Hollow Earth. It can return you here in a flash, proverbially and quite literally. Well then, onwards to the New England coast, what?
Okay.
Let's foot forward, what?
Every seat. Okay. Right click on it. I guess you click on that. Learn the teleport. And I guess it's a teleport of some sort. So I can shoot you more than anything. Okay, go inside the great tree. The hallowed halls. Motorcycles. Okay. Locate that New England Hackabrick Cool. Or pod. Looks like a flame drum. Oh, that's okay. Ability points. Am I supposed to click on something? Okay, I don't know exactly what this is supposed to do. It's King's Mouth. King's Mouth dead. Legends give you XP and anima shards when learned. Probably not going to do too much more. Might get the next cinematic and start the next quest. Complete the daily challenges.
Promoted. Faction rank increased. New rank, the Receptive.
I'm apparently the Receptive. What's this thing? You discovered a new anima well. If you are defeated in combat, you will now be able to recover. Oh, okay. So that's your recovery point in this game. Alright, let's go down here, see what's up. Okay.
Oh, don't worry, kid. You haven't gone back in time. I just happen to be the last of the cowboys. Got your southern welcome right here. Mesquite beans, Texas style. Good ought to face evil on a full stomach. Name's Boone. I'm a troubleshooter. You and I need to have a little powwow before you go shooting for trouble. Yeah, chaos theory is all well and good in theory, but what we're dealing with here is chaos in practice. And what'll a dragon make of that? Sure, you can be divided in purpose, but we gotta stand united against darkness. This ain't my first rodeo. I know we're gonna need all the unity we can get. Don't mean to say you stepped into hell, but when the wind blows west, you can just about smell the brimstone. All we know is death and fog came from the sea, or someone brought it back with them. And if I was a gambling man, I'd put money on that someone still being around. Bunch of survivors holed up in Kingsmouth town. Follow that main road and the sound of gunfire, you'll come to the sheriff's office. Kid, whatever your reasons for being here, you find out what those people died for, and you bring a reckoning.
Alright, yep. Say hi, Whoopi.
Hi. Trying it myself.
This forest crawl gets my fingers itching.
Got an interesting concept to it.
Yeah.
So far.
Figuring out a way to keep them down. It ain't right the way the dead walk the earth. They deserve their
What
6
faction
feet,
did you
same as
choose?
everyone else.
Well, I thought
I'm sworn to keeping guard here. You got places to be.
Templar?
Nothing stopping
No,
you from
they're
calling
the
yours
most
as you
rigid
go.
to this.
No.
Because the tradition, honor, you must do this.
Yeah.
Eliminate strict rules and everything. I thought chaos.
So go on,
I
kid.
want chaos.
Saddle up.
That's what this one
The
is.
end of the world waits for no man.
They're a little odd too.
They seem like they're the evil group, kinda, from the way that they're structured, but I don't know. There's no real evil faction from what I can see.
There's never really
Just their
an evil
views.
faction. It's how they're used, how they do stuff, and whether or not they use it for more personal gain. It's just more of, I never liked answering to just do as we say because we tell you. But let me tell you what. Zappy Zap, let's see.
Yeah, I like this class so far.
The Magus.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm enjoying Chaos with the Trickster, but...
Well, I have chaos spells too, so the
Well, I
Magus
also like
has
the shoot.
elemental and chaos. Yeah, I haven't tried the trickster yet either.
Well, I know it's like, they have these goals for, you know, obviously which is harder to play and which is not. But I've always liked revolvers, you know? I always thought it was kind of funny when you could be a pistol wielding magician. Or something.
Yeah, when I do the Templar check, I'm gonna probably do another class with that one too.
Haven't tried the other yet though, man. Just started, so see how that goes.
Have you got to the point where you're no longer in the
No, not yet.
basic quest?
It was more of I needed a moment. I just got to the tree. It's like, this is a big tree.
Yeah, I just passed that part actually. You're about to come into this area. I'm not going to follow the video too much longer. I'm going to probably get to the next where the next area is. Ignite gas cans and draw zombies into the fire. Alright. Examine the half-eaten corpses. It's still going on. You must have to be right on top of him for this spell. I much prefer shooting him from a distance. Alright. Okay, go. Ooh, ooh. Big boy, big boy. Ooh, well that spell's more damaging, that's for sure. Okay. Look for survivors in King's Moth Town. Alright. Well, they don't attack you right off. Full expanded and then patrolling S and they'll get more ammunition. Grab the ammunition from the pickup. Alright. Must be a sub quest of some sort. Spin, run. Just jogging down the street, seeing the zombies run across. Hi, zombie. Hey, 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 hey. Stupid zombie. No, that's the guards, I guess. Find Deputy Andy. Clear the dragon. Hear about your recruits. Tactic is fast and will be merciless. Biology is heartbeat and long. Oh, some brain Security. So how do you know the dead are really dead? Just simply know. Okay. Got SP apparently. Elemental focus of warding. Oh. 50 increase protection by 30 when killed. You have to give a. I wonder if I give a mine a power. I'll have to check that. Alright, let's go on up.
It sure is good to see someone.
Place the ammo. Elm Street Blues. Alright, let's finish this quest. Faded Pendant. Not as good as one I have. Alright. Go to the sheriff's office. Assuming inside. Okay.
Heck if I know where you folks keep coming from, but anyone who walks through that door alive pretty much gets my amnesty. Something in your past colors you sourly to a badge, I'd ask you to call it quits in return. We agreeable? Well then, I'm Sheriff Bannerman, and this down-home little state of emergency is what's left of my jurisdiction. Sure, we tried to hold as much of the town as we could at first. More out of nostalgia than any civil defense plan. I won't tell you Kingsmouth was a slice of heaven in a snow globe, but it was ours. Now it ain't. There was always something running under in this town. Maybe what's spilled out now. If that's how it works, I couldn't say hand on heart we didn't have it coming. But that fog, and the things in it, they didn't pick and choose when they came in. Most folks didn't stand a chance. Now, I can see you're armed. I won't kick up any fuss about that. Straight truth is, you'll need to be. Just don't go thinking that means you're deputized as such. Heaven knows if there was ever a time and a place for the right to bear 'em, you're looking at it. Henry has his word of God, that Roger woman has her crystal ball, and Norma out on the point's got a 12 gauge. My money's on Norma.
Alright, more SP. Alright, well, let's start the next quest and then I'm going to end it. Oh, what's this? Hack the computer terminal? Let's not do that right now.
Well, sure wasn't in our yearly budget to put the town under martial law. No, the good old boys on the council were all about thrifty spending, at least above the table. So I squirreled away where I could for some surveillance equipment. Police business, sure, let's call it civic awareness. I'm talking your webcams, your motion sensors. Oh, don't look so surprised. Kingsmouth might be out in the sticks, but we have electricity and everything. Running water in tourist season. Come back when this whole damn mess is blown over, I'll give you the tour far as the old lighthouse. But, to get to the point of it. Seems to me we should bring that gear out of mothballs and get it hooked up around town. Gives me some early warning and the others a break from my collection of Jeopardy reruns.
Okay. Sabotage missions have a stealthy gameplay focus. These missions could be rewarding evading enemies and avoiding discovery.
Well, hey!
Yeah, let's look at it. Ghost. Okay, that didn't do anything. Check the phone book. Alright, so we got a few locations circled. I'm assuming that's where we gotta go. But that's gonna be it for tonight. Dealing with everything that's going on. It should be pretty much continue on the next run. I'll do another video doing the actual final faction. So we'll see how they go before I make my final choice of which one I would prefer to do. I don't think Wolfie's actually tried anybody other than the dragon from the way it sounds so far. So if all goes well, we'll hopefully start putting some multiplayer up on it and actually expanding past the basic stuff here like we're doing with this. If the other faction actually comes into the same area, I might not come this far, but we'll see as it progresses. Since I have never seen it before, I'm not sure what it's gonna do. So, alright, take care everyone, have a good night. Be sure to keep an eye on us. We're making changes all the time to the website, to the Facebook, everywhere. So keep an eye on pretty much all fronts. Alright, thanks everyone, take care, have a good night.